loose laces? Loose something.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Loose Laces. You thought it was going to be a moan. You're immature. You're young-minded. That's what's wrong with this generation. You the type of nigga that think the BC3s look like the AMM3s. You need to do better. I don't know. This nigga funny as shit. We was outside taking pictures. This nigga was up here doing fight poses at me and shit. Nigga, this nigga was in Public Enemy. Brother X over here. Ass nigga. I love that will not make sense audio-wise.
I mean, I feel like enough people know what I look like to kind of just...
No, I don't think people know what you look like. If someone said you did a militant pose, because you've been doing the same picture pose since college. Well, that's as long as I've known you. But that's fucking... No, actually... Can I do a quick tangent?
Yes.
All right, so this is episode 101 of the Loose Laces podcast. Welcome to elementary class, sneaker economics, real nigga and roasting 101. Mm-hmm. My name is Davon. I'm joined by...
Shot.
I've been cooking this nigga for like a week. This nigga...
You an asshole.
Nah, I love this nigga. He just showed me his robotics team shirt. I love this nigga. This nigga... Nah, real shit. I love you because we can take jokes. Because I've been cooking you. Mm-hmm. And I'm only doing this because he's wearing a shirt sarcastically to fuck with me. You thought I forgot.
No, I hope he remembers. Because I was going to put it on Front Street while I'm wearing this shirt.
Go ahead. Why are you wearing the shirt?
Because, you know, your mom wore it.
You know what fucks me? That joke works on so many different levels. Mm-hmm. I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, power couple goals, nigga. Fuck you. Hi, Mom.
I wish she listened to the show.
Sorry. I'm clipping it and sending it to her.
I'll fuck you up. How have you been this week?
I've been all right. I've been cool. I've been, if anything, I've been working out like crazy. Definitely trying to get a little bit more mileage in. So that's a different type of feel. It's a different type of pain. Yeah,
I saw you tweeting with I think it was CLG. Where he was like, "Yeah, I'm giving up on the half marathon for the end of the year."
Bruh. So shout out to John, because I was at his house for New Year's, and that was one of my New Year's goals, was to run a half marathon, but I just have not been training for it. Most of it has been because of knee pain and stuff, and like running around the city, it tears your knees up if you ain't got the right shoes. And I've been training in a pair of Hokas, but I think the Hokas that I have just aren't good. Like the Under Armours that I got that you hate and despise.
What did I say they look like?
You said they look like mermaids or something.
Oh, yeah, they look like fish pussy. Go ahead, the fish pussy 3s.
Those are so much better, but I feel like they're only made for the track. I'm not going to get too much into like specs and all that stuff, but yeah, I've been running. I've been doing a lot of like shorter stuff, a lot of high intensity workouts instead of just longer hella mileage and stuff like that. So that's been okay. So I feel all right. And then, you know, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming up soon. So
this nigga going back to the forklifting competition. Proud of you.
Just staying busy. That's it.
I wish I could say the same. I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you busy.
It don't feel like it, because sometimes I'll be sitting on the couch and I don't have anything to do, and then in the middle of the night it's like, oh shit, I've done so much today. Like this nigga's neighbors river dancing.
Bruh.
Nah, son, I was up to like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to solve a payment issue to pay the invoice for the Reach Hire tees, because they use a stupid system, and I'm like, all right, things have been delayed enough because they just came back from a holiday. So I'm like, I just want to pay this. And it was either wait a few days for it to transfer or pay like $150 in credit card fees. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm about to find the fastest way to transfer this shit for free. So that's been a headache, getting Kazi ready for school. But I spent a lot of time going for these fucking Noir K Minoya Reebok pumps. I've called every store that I can see that carries them across the planet, and Dover Street Market, LA, blessed me. I got the last pair in Lene's size.
Fire.
Son, it's so fucking hard to find those. And then on top of that, I actually found another pair because these shits, low key, none of the resellers or cook groups know about these. The fashion girlies have been going crazy for them. So I got the other last pair of the yellow, citron color. And them shits are going for like $1,000 in Japan. No one in the States is selling them.
Sheesh.
And I'm just like, yeah, give me those so they can pay for these. Because these shits are $425 retail.
Okay.
Yeah, Lene I was like, Lene, happy early Christmas. Yeah. Nah, she really don't ask for shit. And I showed her those. She's like, I like them. I like them enough that I want them.
Nah, like, they're fire in like the weirdest way possible.
Oh, they're ridiculous. They're absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I think they're one of the top shoes of the year for me. Like, I keep saying, I like weird shit. I like people being innovative. So you took a shoe from 1994, added a platform, covered it in flowers, and then used the classic colorways. And then there's a lace pair that I may have locked down. Because I've actually gotten a VIP rep. A VIP concierge from Dover Street, New York. So somehow I fell upwards because they canceled my order from New York and I got a VIP out of it. So, and low key, he might be helping me get that Tyler shirt tomorrow.
If I did go for it, I would only want the box logo.
Which one? You talking about the Tyler joint? Yeah, I mean with the picture of him on it, right?
No.
Oh, you mean the green box logo?
Yeah, just the one.
I don't know if that's dropping.
Oh, then.
No, that green is nice. I don't even like green, but that green is nice.
Oh, I love green. It's my favorite color. So
that shirt is trash.
The Tyler one?
No, I'm being an asshole. You want to know the funniest part? You do know why I don't like green?
Why?
Because it's my brother's favorite color, and he's a bitch ass nigga. Son, I'm not joking. Once I came to realize that,
clean that up, please. Somebody gonna think you talking about me.
No. That would be weird.
Biological.
Yeah.
No, that's a regular joke between us.
Oh, no, definitely. But yeah,
especially during Mario Kart.
Nigga, I be putting you in a spin cycle on Mario Kart.
No, you don't.
You
do not.
Have you beat me?
Yes.
In a whole series?
In a whole circuit? No.
Then it don't count.
Nigga, we definitely tied.
In series or races?
For a circuit, yes, we tied.
All right, so you know what? You know what we need to do? We need to get the stream.
Nigga, you own a Switch. I don't. I barely play video games
I'll
or
fucking
watch
let
television.
you borrow the Switch. Nigga, I don't even be doing... I show up to Mario Kart events like Babe Ruth. I be drunk the night before, and I could beat you with my eyes closed.
No, you cannot.
Nigga, I be up front smoking a fug. It's like, damn, it's still a race? Oh, I thought I was just driving.
Bruh, I don't touch Mario Kart for months, and I be making you sweat.
Okay. I'm gonna get the streaming equipment.
So you don't play extra sweaty.
No, not in the
You don't
slightest.
play extra sweaty.
You put no fear in my heart.
You a fucking liar. You a fucking liar.
I'm not lying at all.
You
Son,
a fucking lie.
I will let you borrow my Switch, and then we can stream
nigga.
it.
No, you know what? Nah, bye. So next month is September. We're gonna set up a stream for your birthday.
Okay.
And we gonna go at it.
Pause.
On Mario Kart, nigga.
Hey.
Chill out. Chill out.
No, I'm with the shits. It's gonna be sad. Niggas like, damn, why you do him like that?
I know, right?
Back. Nah, that shit gonna be fun. That nigga gonna get put on the Summer Jam screen, and we can play Mario Party. That's God only knows who's gonna win that.
No, Mario Party, you got to take away them stars that be at the end of the game. Like, you got to turn that shit off.
No,
fuck that. Because Mario Party stay hating on me,
nigga. Mario Party. I think we said it before. Mario Party really is. It's like Russian roulette of friendship. Because if niggas was younger, we probably if we'd have played that shit in college, I'd have swung on you.
Son, I would. You would have died.
It'd have been worth it.
Shit.
Nah, Mario Party lost feel like you failed somehow at life.
No, because actually, yeah, it's like, man, this nigga had everything going for him. This nigga had 5 stars by the end of it. This nigga just lost. I don't know how.
I got 5. This nigga got 3. Somehow they ended up with 7. All right, we getting off into the weeds.
But Yeah, let me see. Let's get to these listener questions. Let's see.
Oh, wait, I also got the AMM3s.
You didn't bring them here, so it's not like we could.
I mean, I won them. I didn't win. Like, I didn't get them. And yet, they come in tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to fighting about those.
But yeah, so we did kind of ask at the
fucked up
last minute. Yeah, Davon is usually the person who asks the questions for listener questions, and I saw he didn't ask. So I went ahead, just try to get it out there. But
I'm sorry.
No, all good. I'm pretty sure Shuey's gonna drop like 5 questions.
Shuey's definitely coming through with like thoughts.
Yeah, shout out to Shuey. Yo,
he thought you didn't like the questions. Like, nigga, it's just a time thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's like Shuey damn near gave us a docket.
Nah, son, Shuey definitely listens to J. Cole and took notes in class.
All right,
that nigga's smart. All right, you got this question?
Yeah. So first one. Well, I'll just read the whole tweet. So this one is coming from Carlito607.
What's happening, my nigga? Your jacket gonna be here soon.
What's up, man? A discussion on all these hype beasts and AMM3s. Reese died, and all of a sudden nobody wants them anymore. Also, Cook everyone thinking these Black Cement 3s are comparable, please. Do you foresee Nike getting into trouble next year with regard to them bringing back old grails? How do you define trouble, first and foremost? I think that was something that needed to be in quotation marks. Second of all,
I mean, we're pretty much going to cover all of this episode.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just going to refer to my tweet where I said I'm going to come back to this to tap the sign. Mm-hmm. And me and this nigga were foaming at the mouth trying not to fuck up the pod talking this morning. It really comes down to consumer exhaustion is already here. And Nike's like, we're going to bring back the hype shit and niggas going to be happy. And then it's going to be like, I'm kind of tired of this. It's like how ass has become, it's been devalued on the internet.
No, it hasn't.
Not for freaky niggas like this.
You know what my favorites look like, nigga?
All right, but typically, you get tired of seeing the same fucking thing every day. Normal people.
Nigga, I'm so glad likes went away.
Nah, I feel you on that. Because niggas used to be getting cooked. This nigga's a freak.
And?
No, I'm just saying. But yeah, we're going to cover that. So thank you for the question. This whole episode is dedicated to you. And of course, if you think, like I tweeted, if you think Black Cements and AMMs look alike, you're racist. You're racist. That's all it comes down to. Because it's a lot of really stupid people, and I'm going to be straight up vitriolic with it. You're a fucking idiot if you think Black Cement 3s and those look alike. You're just saying that a black base 3 looks the same. Same thing with Jokers, the same thing with Black Cats. There are different types of blacks. Like, I'm not going to wear the same fit with a Black Cement 3 like I know that's hilarious. I'm not going to wear Black Cement 3s with the same fit I would wear my Fear of Gods.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, it's 2 different realms. You got black, cream, and mauve, black, gray, red, white.
Like if I'm going on a dinner date, I might break out the
AMMs
3s. If I'm just chilling, cooling with some sweats, then I'm rocking the Black Cements.
They're on 2 different levels. One is elevated, like
refined.
It's refined. That's why I made that picture. It's for niggas who drink wine. I don't, but people assume I would. I hate wine. Niggas think I have a refined palate. I'm just a fancy hood rat. I can tell you about wine. I'm not drinking that shit. But that's what the AMM3s are for. Mm-hmm. BC3s, I'm out with my niggas. Or I want to be loud. Because I pull up my BC3s with a nice red jacket to cover with the accents. With those, I'm putting on the black frame hunters jacket. I'm just chilling. I'm smooth. I'm suave. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, 2 different realms, but I see how these sneakerhead niggas dress. It makes sense. Fuck it. Put your best fit up, nigga. I'm going to laugh at you. Niggas out here with Bobby Fresh tees trying to tell me color theory. You're not that guy.
Yo, I've been studying color theory too.
Yeah, but I trust you.
Right. I
would trust you to judge a fit. Most of the niggas in the timeline, what you think of this fit? I mean, I don't care what your opinion on my fit is. Go over there. All right.
Yeah, shout out to the niggas that can actually really put together a fit. Like Earl
Earl be fresh.
Yeah, Earl be getting to it. What was it TMC? I forget like his entire screen name.
Oh, the one nigga that just be putting on productions?
Yeah.
Yeah, he be putting fits together.
Son, his shit.
And he don't be going overboard. Like the
subtle.
Team USA joint he did with the Navy. All you need is like just not even matchy. Just colors that complement each other with a nice accessory or two. Boom.
And it's another one too. It's I think it's Ad Sneaks.
AD Sneaks?
AD Sneaks, yeah.
I don't like that guy. I don't know. Something about him seems weird. It's not like I hate him, but you know, I look at somebody and it's just like something about you.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm not. This isn't an attack on him. It's just I feel like I'm gonna have a reason to dislike him in the future.
Man, look, all I gotta say is shout out to all the teachers getting to it, man. Back to school time is gonna be. It's always you know what I mean.
Fuck teachers.
All right. So next question. Soul of the STS. What's going on, man? How do you all feel about the rollout of the DMV foams? Do you all believe it's reactive? And what are your pros and cons of Nike selectively listening to sneaker Twitter? That's on the docket as well.
Yeah, I mean, we can answer that right now.
Okay.
Or did you want to go into that deeper?
Let's
knock out the
circle
questions.
back to the docket because we actually got one more.
All right.
What up, Salty? Is Adidas back with the resurgence in Sambas, Gazelles, and AE?
Hold on, you didn't read it. Salty said, "Get me on the pod. We're working on it. We got to make it make sense." And this is Soul X Chris.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Soul X Chris, sorry. Is Adidas back with the resurgence in Sambas, Gazelles, and AE1s? Will they close the gap on Nike?
Honestly, if they're smart, don't fucking care about Nike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
they're in their groove because if anything, Nike is the ad campaign that they have for the Olympics was probably the first time we've seen them on the offense in a while, like successfully on the offense.
Yeah.
As far as advertisement, but a lot of the stuff they've been doing has been just reactive. Like, oh shit, Adidas is doing that. We got to put out something.
I mean, they already won the 70s track shoe debate with the Sambas. I mean, well, they lost it with the Field Generals being a flop. Mm-hmm. The other pair that they came out with, I forgot, also being a flop. It's just nobody cares.
Yeah, like Nike is just until they innovate or whatever, even down to like normcore and people being more just like New Balances and Ons and Hokas, them trying to lean into the Vomeros and the P6000s and stuff like that running culture shoe, even though they don't have any really good running shoes, especially for good price points. Nike is fighting back. What? I think that I'm not saying that they're successful in their fight.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I think you're missing a key point. Like, I want to reframe this to Adidas because this is about Adidas. What Adidas has been doing, and I don't think enough people are talking about, Adidas is moving smart because they're moving smart for their prices and availability.
Right.
They don't hype up models. They separate them. Like, the failure of those fours, the 4 RMs, mm-hmm. them making them, not letting them be Nigel's shoe was a big fuck up. Like, KO, I think he was talking to Nigel about it, and he was saying like Nike didn't have the confidence that it can move by itself. So them separating the bike Air pairs from the Nike Air pairs is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
And now it's 3 colors out right after the 2 hype ones, mm-hmm. sitting.
Yeah, black and bone,
cream, and then like the fakey green.
Yeah.
So you fucked up by separating the models. The price is a little too high for a new model, and I couldn't get the good ones. I don't really want the welfare ones because it's different enough where it's like niggas know, oh, he got the special joints and you don't. Mm-hmm. So it just comes down to Adidas makes it known. Sambas of all sorts are good.
Right. Prices
in the same range. You got the Walls Barner, you got the Botters, you got the Collabs, but then we have a whole plethora of amazing colorways that are GRs, mm-hmm. and they're 110. So you can buy them by the truckload. Mm-hmm. They look good beat. They look good new. You can keep wearing those. they go with the style of pants now. They go with the style of big ass pants, little pants, skirts. They have a universal model and they keep it in heavy supply for the people. You know, it's been a whole bunch of talk on the timeline today about people and things needing to sell out. Adidas has done a great job of selling through and keeping stock flowing. Because I forgot, I think it was Lostad or someone was talking about the summer of the Samba.
Yeah, Lostad said keep your eyes on what Adidas is doing with the Samba.
Yeah, Adidas has been moving incredibly intelligent with them. The same with the AE1. Rather than immediately collaborating or doing something with it, all AE1s are treated as equals. Every colorway is good. Because we were saying like, yo, y'all might want to pull back on the colors, but they've been intelligent with the colors. Mm-hmm. Even if you subtract the marketing from it, at 110, 120,
amazing price point.
And it's readily available. Now, if you're a size 13, you got a little fight on your hands. But for the most part, they still restock them. Mm-hmm. So everybody who wants a pair, there's a color that you might like. Resale isn't that high. I know it's not necessarily that they controlled it, but the fact that this shoe is selling through very easily, like I think as a retailer, I would take on more Adidas than Nike right now. I have a better chance of selling through because most Nikes just like, I don't care that much. So yeah, Adidas doesn't need to worry about the competition. They set their own lane, and that's how you're supposed to be as a leader.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. As far as closing the gap on Nike, that's gonna take a minute, but I mean, closing the gap as far as what you mean, like stocks or something like that.
Yeah.
It'll take a minute, but I think everyone's closing in on Nike. It'll take a while for anybody.
I mean, Nike moves like EA. They paid $1 billion to be at the forefront of all the sports leagues. Mm-hmm. So they took their ball. I mean, they took it from everybody. So that, like, as far as money and notoriety, they always be at the top. But Adidas is cool now. Mm-hmm. Hoka's is cool now. On is cool now.
Shit. Asics are cool now.
Yeah, it's just everything moves right now. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, wait, like there is no gap.
The sun sets sometime. It got to set eventually.
Yeah, but it's like there is no gap. Like Kazi only has a disdain for some Adidas because I said they're trash. But it's not like the old days where it's like you gotta have Nikes. Now it's just niggas showing up in anything. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, Adidas is winning,
which is dope, man. It's dope. Anyways, so I guess we're going to just head into the docket. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Yeah, stretch. Yeah,
it's time for some Olympic level hating.
Because you the one, you've been on the timeline.
All right, so I want to start off with a customary. I was fucking right. I was right. You fucking idiots. I love when niggas fight with me. I love when niggas tell me I'm wrong. Because I'm not. Everybody sitting there, I like when my shoes don't sell out. I like that. There should be enough shoes for everybody. Shoes shouldn't be special. Shoes, shut the fuck up. Me, big dog, Dirty D, I was right. I fucks with AMM. I want to preface this. The AMM 3 is probably one of the most beautiful threes out there. It's my favorite model. It's my favorite color. I mean, it's my favorite color palette. If this was a GR, I still buy it. This has nothing to do with me being a luxury dickhead. That's a good fucking shoe. Mm-hmm. But AMM and Nike, I don't know who made the call, but they fucked up by increasing stock. You made a shoe that is a part of a collection that was very special and seen as special, and you made it okay for normies to get it. That's where you fucked up. Because the amount of people who won the raffles and cooked, I thought it was like, okay, it's crazy how much stock they have to do raffles for all 3 stores, to do in-store raffles, and to do first come, first serve raffles for all of the Whitaker Group stores. That's a lot of fucking stock. And that's what led to me asking on the timeline, is this an AMM exclusive or are they going out to retailers? Oh, they're going to other retailers too. That's crazy. So for that drop to happen, and I think they saw how bad the release was going, because I think someone said AMM dropped the link early for the people in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And for the leak, I think the link went out at 10:54, so 6 minutes before release, and only size 3.5, men's 14 and men's 15 sell out. Woo!
Yeah.
Nigga, I'd have been sitting up there like, it's not pinging. It's not pinging. And like, this isn't me dunking on AMM.
Okay.
They've done a great job. They were trying to take care of their customers. They were trying to take care of the people that supported them. Because, you know, the normal, oh, these ain't shit. And then like a week before they come out, no, these kind of hard. Because you had the idiot screaming, oh, they look like BC3s. Then I've seen some people like, I saw them in person. They don't look like BC3s. Duh.
Clearly. Yeah.
But they fed the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They really looked out for a lot of niggas. But to make it accessible, it's kind of like, sorry, it's a brief tangent, but it makes sense even though it's not necessarily related. It's kind of like how Coach fucked up their image for a couple of years. For anybody who's familiar, Coach used to be supreme luxury, American luxury.
Right.
And then they did this thing like the early 2010s, late 2000s, where they wanted to go for affordable luxury. And they started making shoes for the common man. Like I remember a girl I was dating at the time. She wasn't into shit like I am. But they had Coach sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
And those Coach sneakers were disgusting. They were horrible. They look like what's Jessica Simmons' shoe? It wasn't ice creams.
No, it wasn't ice creams. It was, I know what you're talking about too.
They look like those abominations.
Jeez,
and
man.
Coach really started making a lot of nasty shit. They weren't using the same quality leather. They betrayed their audience to try to go for a younger, hipper audience that didn't have as much money, aka hood rats. And when they did that, a lot of people abandoned them. Like I stopped checking for Coach until they came back to going to luxury. And AMM went with this whole, let's make enough for everybody. When you make enough for everybody, nobody wants it. Like, this is for
pastries.
Yeah, they look like pastries. But it's just like, and this isn't me taking a shot at J Mobile or Trini. Because we always arguing about that. But it's like, y'all my niggas, but y'all are fucking wrong. People want to feel special. If I'm paying $225 for something, it's because you can't get it. The whole notion of you ain't got these has been a big part of the sneaker community for a long time. I'm not saying all of it, but a big part of it. And we're not talking about GRs. We're talking about collaborations, which are meant to be limited edition. So when you make it so that anyone can get it, because the amount of people who went on the timeline like, yeah, I'm on checkout and it's still in stock. Oh, that's crazy. That was them saying like, I don't want them because everybody can have them. Like, we're not even talking about culture. We're straight up talking about psychology. It's a psychological thing to want things that others can't have. Oh, man. I wish we could have the conversation we had on the phone about these.
Here we go, nigga.
But go ahead. No, go ahead.
Here we go. Because I feel like this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. First of all, I feel like the anticipation of just the 3 itself. This shoe, last time it came out, the AMM 3 was the shoe of the year.
Yep.
According to Complex.
According to a lot of people.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, once you, especially Complex at that point in time, because that's a panel of people that they felt like were respectable. Whatever. But they're saying, look, we gonna put out another 3. If we gonna base it off of metrics, if we sit in front of Nike, we feel like we should be able to measure culture. But no, we need analytics. If we have this data and we have this, then our anticipation of this shoe should be matched with this much quantity to be readily available. This shoe is going to be everywhere because it needs to be everywhere so everyone can have a pair. Whenever 11s come out every single year, what does that quantity look like?
People claim it's 1 million pairs.
They claim it's 1 million pairs. So whatever. But 11 still end up selling out some way somehow, right? So you're thinking, yo, we need to get as much as we can as far as collaborations go. This is still a small amount as far as like what a GR is. It's just a large amount for collaborations. So I can understand why you would have something like this. If you have a lot of new people coming and saying, oh, well, this shoe looks like a Black Cement 3 and Black Cement 3s are coming out, then of course you're going to have a lot of stupid niggas just hop off the bandwagon on buying them.
I had to stop myself from doing something mean.
Oh gosh. I already know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, woo! So, I could understand why they would say, yo, we need to be ready. Like, they playing Call of Duty Zombies. They done boarded up the windows, the doors, everything. And the whole time it's just a pizza man at the door like, please. Yeah, hey, I'm just trying to do this. Like, they over-prepared. And quite frankly, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's one of those things where, hey, man, nigga, Tyrese was just on The Breakfast Club talking about, yo, Baby Boy flopped in theaters, but that shit is a cult classic. Yeah. I think this is one of those ones where y'all gonna appreciate it later. Just now, y'all trying to base it off of whatever. Oh, this shoe sat or everyone could get it. I don't want the shit.
I mean, but that's typically how it goes, because I know people reference, well, Jordan 1 sat. Yes, they did. It's not necessarily a failure. It's just that it's funny that when niggas get what they want, they don't want it. And that's what I've been saying for a long time. People always say stupid things, and then when the stupid thing happens, they don't get it. Like when Nickelodeon, everyone on Twitter convinced Nickelodeon if they brought back all the classic shows, they watched them. And Nickelodeon brought back a channel for the classic shows. That shit did numbers for one weekend and then fell the fuck off. You can't listen to consumers. Because, like, shout out to Sockjig, friend of the show. The way he broke down collaborations and why they go the way that they do is how I think, without even necessarily being in the industry. But it's like, this is a lot to handle, and we only have so much reach. It doesn't make sense to overproduce, because as a merchant, like, this is also why I do a lot of stuff aside from cost. Even if I had all the money in the world, I would never do big runs, because you don't want to get stuck with material. Because once something goes on sale or things regularly go on sale, psychologically, people have devalued it. So by doing too much, you devalue your product, you devalue your name. If you make 100,000 for an audience of 10,000, you look fucking crazy. No, well, I made enough for everybody, but now it's too much. What do you do with this, like, with the stock? What do you do with these shoes that you can't sell? And I feel like that's what a lot of merchants are facing now. Nike's making a whole bunch of shit that people don't want, and you're seeing shoes go on sale. Like those, what is it? Royals, the suede Royals.
Yeah, the reimagined ones.
The fact that they were going on sale almost immediately, it made them look like they were worthless, right?
I get what you're saying, because it sucks, because that's actually like a great shoe.
Oh no, I'm not saying that the shoes are bad, but
all right, let's talk about it. Let's why is Nike agreeing to these numbers then?
Greed.
Is it greed, or is it reactive? Because
okay, so let's do it.
I'm trying to stay away from buzzwords. Like, I feel like the Whitaker Group or James, you know, him getting the collection that he got, right? The shoes are dope. The shoes are dope, even down to the Jordan 39s. Yo, they all right, man. They all right. I think it's just the model we don't really care for, but I do like to take on the 39. I think from what we saw in pictures of him constantly kind of, you know, visiting Nike's campus, I feel like Nike was like, look, man, we betting the house on you right now. I think James right now is one, even though he's a subsection of Nike, I think they're leaning on someone. They're trying to see what can keep the lights on.
I get what you're saying, but I disagree. I don't think Nike.
I think they're testing it out.
I think they're testing out. He's definitely the forefront. If there was a big enough brand of the collaborators that they regularly work with, he's definitely above most of the other shops that he works that they continue to work with. But I don't know who's to blame here as far as how the numbers work this time. Because I'm like,
Blame Virgil.
What do you mean blame Virgil?
I think once they saw the buzz that this was going to make, or they felt like, yo, if we give them a collection, if they're comparing it to the 10, you know that a lot of niggas will go crazy for the 10.
No, I get what you're saying, but no, I don't think it's happening like that. The reason I said greed when you asked that earlier, a lot of people forgot how crazy the pandemic was. Because I was talking about this with Trini, and a lot of things have gone from releases to drops. Everyone is preparing for releases. People talk about it, the news. Oh, this shoe sold out and boom. This cup sold out and boom. This shirt sold out and boom. Everything is down to timing. So they think that you have to move like it's a drop rather than just doing something out of the love and hoping that people like it. And Nike saw those numbers. They saw things being eaten up. I mean, fucking white on white Air Forces were flipping for a while. We had 550s doing astronomical numbers. So these companies are still moving for greed mindset, like they can do it. And it's like, my nigga, days are grim out here. Money is tight. It's no point in doing this. And I also think a big mistake on the AM, like the Whitaker Group's part, I don't think they should have done a pack. Not in this economy. And like, this is what I was talking about on the phone. The reason that the problem with doing a pack is I don't like the 3 as much as I like the 4. Or I don't like these as much as I like this.
Yeah.
So you're budgeting for a shoe that you know is going to be in the same vein as this, that's going to come up soon. Also, how far are you going to space this apart? Because if they do like they did with the what's the tennis shoe that came out? The literal tennis shoe.
You talking about not the penny one?
No. The one
Mac Attacks.
The Mac Attacks, where they did it one a month.
Yeah,
that's a fucking mistake. That's too long. If it's 2 to 3 weeks, that's too short of a cycle.
Yeah, I think what they were this is the issue that they had. The issue is they were putting out a shoe once a month. They're thinking, oh, it's only us that we have to compete with, but you got to compete with everybody else. You got to compete with Kith. They just had they drop.
You thinking too small. My mentor taught me this. Who is AMM beefing with right now? It's not sneakers. It's everybody. Rent.
Oh yeah.
Food, clothes, kids. So if I have money today for a shoe that's not dropping until June, that money's probably going to get spent on something else.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just a mistake to overproduce and to stretch it out. Do it now. Take my money now. So that's what I'm saying. You have too many shoes, and if you stretch it too thin, I don't care. If you pack it in too tight, a lot of stuff is going to suffer for it. Like those Converses, I hope they didn't make more than 10,000. Those 39s, I hope they didn't make more than 200.
Nigga, yeah, them 39s better be hella limited.
Yeah.
They better be PEs at this point.
The Air Max 95s, people are hyping them up, but I'm calling it now. The 95s are not going to do well. People don't care for 95s like they used to.
At all.
So the 95s, I hope those are limited. The Air Forces, nobody likes Air Forces anymore. Give them to me. I'll gladly buy those. And they're $150. I'll take 2. By doing a pack, like, again, Sock really be spitting. Because Sock was giving me game when we started doing merch. And he was like, if you make too many SKUs, you won't fuck yourself up. Mm-hmm. And that's why I made the 3rd shirt. Because I'm like, if the other 2s don't sell, this 3rd one will be okay. This is the one with both of us on it. People will like that. You have, what is it, 5? No. How many fucking shoes in the pack? Like 7s?
Yeah, 6.
6?
Yeah, because it's the 3s, the 4s, the 39s, the 95s, the
Converse.
Yeah, the Converses
and the Air Force.
Air Forces, yeah.
That's too many fucking shoes.
And I think it's rumored to be some more.
Yeah, that's too many. That's too many. And then you have the beach house coming. Then you have the 7Ts coming.
Yeah.
You have too much on the palette. And on top of that, again, I love this color palette, but we've talked about it. People are tired of seeing y'all do the same moody palette. I will buy earth tone shoes to the end of days. I built a jacket to go with the moody colored shoes. Mm-hmm. But I'm a psychopath. Niggas are not building jackets for 3 pairs of shoes.
Right.
The average consumer is like, I have black shoes. I don't even know what mauve is. Purple? No, mauve.
Aubergine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those niggas don't understand that. So them making an entire pack within the same color palette, if you get one, do you really need the others? You also run into the problem of, I have AMM 4s. Do I need the 3s? Do I need the other pair of 4s? Do I even need the Air Forces? This one...
That's a question I need. Well, no, it was already answered.
Yeah, he says it's the bloodline.
No, the fucking 4. Did they... I was hoping they were going to change the model that it was... Yeah. Like, instead of it being like the previous 4 that is uncomfortable as shit, if they changed it to be
toughen
more
up,
like
buttercup.
Shit. Look, hey, size 13, the chocolate AMM 4s, they are for sale. Size 13. Them shits is uncomfortable to me.
No, I suffered, but mine are comfy now.
Fuck that. I can't do it.
Yeah. But I think that's where the problem really lies. They've leaned too much into themselves that they're starting. It's Ouroboros. They're eating their own tail because they keep making things that look similar. The average person doesn't need that much mauve, burgundy, cream in their closet. And then on top of that, the release kind of was a shit show because I wanted to transition to this. EQL shit the fucking bed.
How? So,
according to Mitch, he said that AMM gave them incorrect inventory for the raffle. Mm-hmm. So people were getting incorrect information where they said that they didn't get charged. Like they didn't see any attempts on that card, which is possible. And then they got an email saying that they lost. So people were losing a guaranteed raffle because of payment issues, but it was stock issues. And it caused a whole fucking confusion because I'm just like, how do you have incorrect stock? Because from what I understand on the back end of EQL, hey, I'm going to give you 500 pairs for our Discord raffle. Mm-hmm. You pick 500 winners. How do you fuck that up? Like, no matter who's at fault, it's completely on EQL.
Son, that's disgusting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they on some dumb shit. And then on top of that, I discovered that they have the EQL Plus.
Okay, please explain that.
Okay, so EQL Plus is you pay like $4 or $5 a month. And it only works in Australia and America. Well, I'm sorry. You have to get on a wait list. And if you're selected to give them $4 or $5 a month in order to get access to their new features. And the big selling point for this is you don't get any bonus entries. But if you win and your card declines, they give you a 15-minute grace period to get your card fixed to charge it again. And I've seen people accuse EQL of being a cop date. Mm-hmm. I mean, just cop date, but Australian. Mm-hmm. And it's like they did it without the entry bullshit. Because like I asked them a question about it. No, somebody asked a question about it. And one of the people, I don't think it was Mitch, in the Discord was like, no, we follow the law. There are no extra entries into any of these raffles. That would be highly illegal. But I'm paying you $4 a month for a chance to win. And on that off chance I win and my cards decline, you guys will look out for me. But your whole gimmick is, oh, we do fair raffles. We're here to take care of the people. But you gatekeep one of the best features, because this has been an issue since since apps have started doing automatic charges. Because how many people have lost on sneakers because their card was declined?
Nigga.
So to come in and fix one of the worst things that can happen to you, and you want to charge Like, you want to make people join a wait list?
That's predatory.
It's extremely predatory. That's bullshit. There is no reason that you should have an EQL Plus when your whole gimmick is fair. Like, it makes me think of that quote from Animal House. All animals are created, equal, but some are more equal than others. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck out of here. These Australian niggas out here playing in your faces. Y'all always argue with me. If you argue with me, you're just fucking wrong. I like EQL. They make things easier. Yeah, easier for them to get fucking money. And now that EQL is charging a processing fee, which the stores determine, like they determine if you get charged if they eat it. Now y'all niggas really crying. So I got to pay $225 for the shoe, taxes, $15 in shipping, and $5 from EQL. I thought you liked them, nigga. I thought you liked EQL. Stop crying, bitch, nigga. You made this choice.
Well, I mean, we're going to see what's going to happen next year, because the way things is looking, where if you're going to have overproduction of all these shoes, EQL is going to be, they're going to be floundering. They really going to have to lean on New Balance.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing, because now, before you can enter a raffle and you know you're going to get invoiced and you're not going to get charged.
Right.
Now niggas going to be thinking twice. Like, if I enter this raffle, because a lot of people told me they won 3-4 pairs of the AMM3s because they won every single raffle.
Holy smokes.
And that's another thing I think AMM fucked up on. I've said it before. AMM needs to separate from social status and APB. Because the fact that you have 3 EQL raffles,
right? If
I win one, now I'm scrambling to cancel the others. Just make it all AMM. There's literally no reason that the other brands should be in on this. I know they're all owned by the same place, but y'all got to go back to being luxury. Like, I keep saying this. The biggest mistake AMM is making, y'all need to lean into, this is not for regular niggas. We have social status. We have APB for that. This is for designer niggas. Come to AMM when you want to spend some real money. That's how they need to treat it.
Okay, so make it all AMM. Then what happens to social status and APB, and when they want to put something under the Whitaker Group, completely, i.e. the what's it called, Willful Bias.
So label it as the Whitaker Group. Don't say it's an AMM collaboration. It's a Whitaker Group collaboration. When that's for everybody. But I think that's just a big mistake, because you're going to have a whole bunch of people. People are going to be afraid to enter raffles, because if you enter a whole bunch of EQL raffles and you win one, you're fucked. At least with other raffles, they typically pick hours apart, days apart.
Are you talking about just for online presence?
Oh, yeah, for online presence.
I thought you were talking about like brick and mortar.
I mean, they're separate. They're completely different vibes. Well, okay. Not quite. Social status still looks like a very fancy store.
Yeah, it's still a boutique.
Which it should have just been AMM. It looked like an AMM.
For Fells, pardon me, for Fells Point, nope.
But it looks like AMM. Also, here's the problem. They just need to have AMM and APB, because I feel like APB is on the lower tier. Because social status still sells most of the same stuff as AMM. Mm-hmm. It's like, just make it the same.
I think they should just get rid of APB altogether.
Yeah, I support that too.
I'd rather AMM and social status.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I think the smartest thing that Kith did, Kith has equal playing field everywhere. Mm-hmm. They all sell the same stuff. They all have the same stuff. All their brand makes sense. It's all cohesive. AMM, social status, APB is not cohesive. Like, I support keeping social status, because that can be like no, this is sneakers.
Yeah.
And AMM is like, no, this is luxury. You can't mix them, separate them, completely break them apart. They're separate and not equal.
That shit is like Foot Locker and House of Hoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you knew House of Hoops is where, oh no, nigga, this ain't for the regular niggas. Mm-hmm. This is where the Pine Green Foams is at.
Yeah, that's when you went to Tyson's Corner before we even had House of Hoops, to the World Foot Locker.
Yes, I'm here for the exclusive foam posits.
Yeah. When you went to PG Plaza, because you knew they didn't have the regular shit they had. Whew.
And I think that is the biggest problem that faces the Whitaker Group. You have separate stores, but you treat them all the same.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Separate, but not equal.
Yes and no. Only because they have the experiences that you can only get at AMM. i.e., like the styling and some of the events that they have. But I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, but it's so intermingled that people just essentially treat them as the same.
Right.
It's just like,
we just talking about the consumer experience.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in general, you have to put the mindset into the consumer of what it is. In Search Of by Davon Ford, $650 jackets, $50 tees at the minimum. Loose Laces merch, $30. It's completely different. I do not sell the experience of In Search Of by Davon Ford the same way I sell Loose Laces. They're separate brands. Even though I've never said this on air, people have treated them differently. In Search Of is different than Loose Laces.
Correct.
So people know it's the same person, the same guy's designing it, but one has a different intention than the other. So you really have to separate it so people feel good. Because if I was selling, like, I've never had anyone complain about prices between the two. They know what the difference is. Like, not saying that Loose Laces is cheap, but I'm making it so it's affordable so everybody can have it.
Right.
Versus my shit, no, it's limited. It's American based. It's like hand done. It's numbered. You're paying a higher price for a higher production. Essentially, I'm Jerry Lorenzo without the alcoholism.
Yeah, trust me. When this pod gets some money behind it, merch is gonna be merch is definitely going up in price and being limited.
Oh, I'm okay with that, nigga. Yeah. We are Team Jerry Lorenzo. God gave us these high tier thoughts.
Oh my god.
Nah, that was a bar when that nigga said God gave me these high tier thoughts. So why would I sell them for cheap? This nigga spitting.
Son, so what do you think him and Adidas? You think that's just donezo, huh? Because I feel like you called that.
Niggas be arguing with me. Stop arguing with the God King.
All right, nigga, relax.
Nah, I'm talking my shit. If this shirt wasn't $300, I'd rip it.
But yeah, I think you and Sock had called that. Like, this ain't gonna work as well as we think it is.
When it took 2 years for them to make not Jerry Lorenzo Adidas basketball, I was like, oh, they in trouble.
Yeah.
And nigga was like, no, I'm not with the nigger team. No, that's not me. Oh, that's bad. Excuse me. And then when it actually dropped, and for me to get 1 million impressions and make a fucking splash across the internet, laughing at that suit, overpriced and underdelivered. And then every collection, the next collection is all the same. So we've taken the B-ball, but we put a red toe on a black shoe. That's cool, but what else do you have? We also have $300 sweats.
No.
But they look like essential sweats with 3 stripes. No, these are micro suede. Okay, so where's it made? China. Where's this made? China. I can get the $65 version. It's the same fucking color. And then, what was it? The 85 highs came out. No one cared. That Los Angeles Runners, no one cared. Overpriced, underdelivered. And I think Adidas is realizing, fuck, this is not the Yeezy layup we thought it would be.
Bruh, it's gonna be hard to sell stuff because the thing is, right, even like when you had Kanye was out, even though he was saying the most ridiculous shit, you saw him in his shit. Like, he's giving you the shoe. We never see Jerry.
But Jerry Lorenzo isn't Kanye. Now,
exactly. So why would you put all this money behind him?
No, I can understand it. Like, I'm not going to sit up here. I don't like Jerry Lorenzo's clothes, but I love his shoes. I mean, he made the 750, which I think is the best Yeezy model. Well, he helped design it. That screams Jerry Lorenzo. I can understand where they were going with it. They were trying to get into the athleisure market. But the problem is,
you need athletes.
No, you don't need athletes. Brand co-mingling. If I put up a picture of 3 sweatpants from different labels of the Fear of God, from the 3 different Fear of God labels, you would have a hard time telling me which is which. If you didn't see the sides, you'd have trouble seeing which is which. You have to differentiate your brands. If you are going to do a diffusion line, it has to make sense. Mark by Marc Jacobs, that's the lower tier. Heaven by Marc Jacobs, that's the 2000 shit. Marc Jacobs, that's that luxe shit. And then there's like another one was like Mark by Marc Jacobs. That's fucking hilarious. I think that's just smells. or even down to Bape and AP.
Yeah.
One is for poor people. One is for niggas who's still kind of jiggy. Versace Couture jeans. That's the diffusion line of Versace.
Nigga, let's just keep it. Yo, Chaps, Polo, Purple Label.
Double RL.
Double RL.
Yeah. They all have their own separate purposes.
Them overalls wasn't Polo, bitch. Them shits is
You
RL.
want to acknowledge this shit.
Shit.
I didn't pay $600 for you to call me something regular.
I wish I paid.
Yeah. But you get my point. Jerry Lorenzo's biggest problem is himself. Everything looks the same. And when everything looks the same, I paid $300 for the St. Michael shirt. No, actually I paid like $250. Because, and it's nothing like this. Yes, is it a flip of an old shirt from the 90s? Yeah. But this shirt is less than a year old, and it looks like it was produced in the 90s. Great quality, the printing, all kinds of stupid shit that made me buy this. Now, if this looked like another shirt that they made that was $60, I'm not paying $300 for the one that looks $60.
Right.
I can still get the look. If I put on essentials with the fucking 85 lows, oh, this thing got a whole fucking Fifth Guard Athletics on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No one would be the wiser. Oh, I got the joint that don't have logos because I don't like logos. You know it's fair guard. And when Essentials is worn by all these little teenagers and it's sold at PacSun, why am I pay $300 for a pair of sweatpants that look like they came out of PacSun for $80?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But, I mean, we did have the time where, you know, you don't see the logos. You're like, nigga, that's the high quality shit. Nah, this ain't regular. This ain't Pima cotton. This is Egyptian cotton micro suede, nigga.
Yeah, if it wasn't, but also Jerry Lorenzo has been out so long that like my mom got Kazi some fits from Zara that look like Fear of God. His whole style has been aped. The plastic little logo that's there, sweatpants with the really long strings. His style has been co-opted by the lower brands, and he hasn't pivoted away.
Right.
So I don't want to pay to look like my cousin who don't spend as much as me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So Adidas is sitting up here like, this shit ain't moving. This nigga moves slow. How much about the rest of his contract? Because I don't want to produce this shit. I'd rather pay a nigga $50 million to not have to pay production. Because those shoes are sitting and they will not go on sale. Because I was going to get Lene the Los Angeles Runners. They are still at like the biggest sale I've seen is maybe like 20%. And I refuse.
Dog, I wanted a few pair of them. Like just the what's it called?
The B-balls?
Yeah. I think the B-balls are tough.
No, the B-balls are hard.
But at the same time, like, nah, I'm cool. I'll wait till it go on sale.
Yeah, shout out to Lois. When she called it and made Adidas react, because they're like, no, we're bestest friends. Nah, y'all hate that nigga. Y'all keep messing with them American blacks and getting fucked up.
Yo, relax. Them niggas is about to call ass pizza.
I hate that that's a real person. But speaking of collaborations that should work but aren't, the Angel Reese's collection.
Yo, get your money, Angel.
No, I'm happy that she's making money, but I forgot who said it. I should have saved the tweet. They were like, the fact that companies are getting into clothing is really fucking gross. And I don't like that this slapdash, like CLG said it good too, friend of the show. When he was like, when companies are late to the party,
extremely,
it's gross. Like, I get it. They should have scooped it while she was in college.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the name is right there. Reese's. And they sign her, and then they just make the laziest fucking t-shirts. Reese's Angel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them niggas went on like Print Vista and was like, and go.
Dog. I mean, I think a lot of things, aside from Reebok handling her, a lot of people have just kind of been lazy, just kind of throwing stuff and seeing if it sticks. But Reese's to come in now, it's like, damn, how many double-doubles did she have to get, like, before she got this deal? Or just the thought that you put into it. Like, this literally looks like you guys cooked this up overnight, and it could have been so much better. There could have been some sort of collaboration with Reebok. She just dropped her shoes, or she just dropped her collection.
Honestly, I would have preferred a full collaboration.
Yeah, look, you could have had a DMX, Reese's Pieces, runner collaboration with Angel Reese.
Nah, honestly, fuck the shoes because that's going to take too long. Sign her and sell Reese cups in the shape of her face. It sounds fucking stupid, but I'd pay $100 because that's hilarious. It moves versus a fucking limited edition T-shirt that they didn't even make a real tag for it. It's screen printed. Oh man, they called the intern. Hey, wake him up. Put Reese's on a T-shirt and then put Angel underneath of it. All right, put it on the site. Hey, I'm glad she got a bag, but it's like
I can see how this would have gone bad though. I could have seen how this would have gone bad, which is why, hence the lazy delivery of it. Because could you imagine like a Reese's cup like with a jersey on and like these big ass eyelashes?
That's why I said make one that look like her face.
Nah, bro.
No, I'm saying like a little Reese cup filled.
No, you talking about that shit looking like a jack-o'-lantern? Like,
yeah.
Nah, they would have made one. She would have had some lipstick on with her hands on her hips and some big eyelashes with a 5 jersey on. Dog.
Nah, that shit would have went crazy. The racism? Nah, you know what they should have did? Like the green M&M.
That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is niggas is horny for the green M&M. Make a Reese's. I mean a Reese's. Look, somebody called out Nice Kicks for using a picture of her in a bikini. So if they would have made a sexy chocolate, horny niggas would have been like, bye, 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 bye. There's a way to make this work.
It's weird because Angel Reese is only like 20 years old. Like, she's a baby.
Niggas is horny, is expected. So.
Yeah, it's just awkward to me. I don't know.
No, I mean, we're not weird.
I mean, plus I'm just older. Like, my prospects now got to have gray hair.
No, I agree. Because at 34, I'm not old like you. The thought of me trying to raise up a 20-year-old, hey, shorty, I can tell you what the 80s is like. Ew, nigga. You know, I moved to Randallstown 1998. Ew, nigga. She wouldn't have even born when I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I was your neighbor at one point. You sound like the creepy old man.
Dog. Anyways, yeah. Jerry Lorenzo and Adidas. Oh, sorry. I'm tripping. My eye, man. Fucking,
this nigga got pink
allergies.
eye. This nigga got pink eye.
But yeah, shout out to Angel Reese being a hometown hero. So speaking of hometown heroes, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Wale. Shout out to Rel.
Shout out to Rel.
Shout out to Rel.
I was roasting that nigga early. I'm so fucking proud of Rel.
Shout out to Rel. Shout out to Abdul. Shout out to The Porch. Shout out to everything DMV, specifically DC. All right. Yo, fuck out of here, man. Don't talk.
Excuse me.
Finally, y'all got this one right. Hella overdue. I will say that, to finally have a phone posit rollout and include Wale. I did see some things where they're saying like, yo, Wale made phones cool. Or no, sorry. I'm not going to say that he didn't make phones cool. He definitely contributed heavily. I do think phones were cool before then, especially like.
Think?
I know they were cool before then.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Whoa. All right. Do you want to do this now?
Dope dealers.
Do you want to do this now?
Dope dealers.
Do you want to do this now?
That's all I'm saying. It's dope dealers.
Do you want to do this now?
I'm just saying dope dealers.
Do you want to do this now?
Do what? The dope dealer?
Yo, I can't. Yo, you know what? One of the names I just said, that's going to be the perfect topic because that's a nigga who was there.
Okay.
So we going to table that.
Oh, honestly, I can't talk because I was young as shit and I just remember
that nigga was there, and also you know who he was with.
Okay. All I'm saying is
fuck out of here.
Fuck you. That's all I'm saying.
Man, look. For them to do this the right way, I'm so happy just to finally feel like, thank you. Just give us our fucking credit. And to also give us a shoe that represents us. Do I think that is hella late? Yes. It is extremely late. However, I feel like because this represents a capsule, like a certain moment in time, it does seem sort of isolated from everything, aside from like the CDG phone pauses, Tekkens, some other shit that we kind of just was a fart in the wind. These, especially being released specifically in the DMV area, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The DMV hasn't seen a DMV specific release since what? IDK dropped his forces around Howard. Like, exactly. No one knows. And then maybe I believe there's a Howard PE that, you know, that went out to a select few, but we haven't seen anything. So for us to get this in that colorway representing the cherry blossoms, I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
It's better than what we got. Those fucking Air Forces without a swoosh. I'm still mad. So also just to revert back to Soul of the SCS, him saying, is it reactive? I don't think that this is reactive. I think, first of all, it's a lot of moving pieces. Them including Wale, I am kind of curious about that. But I do know Wale got a lot of motion right now. Like a lot. Like if you know, like Def Jam, they've done a lot of restructuring. He re-signed to Def Jam. Wale Day is November 10th. He has his Blue Moon tour that he announced. Complex announced it, and there was no DC date. Niggas started crying in the comments immediately. Yeah, that was crazy.
Clearly, he's going to conclude his tour in DC November 10th for Wale Day. But people just, you know, optics, whatever. People don't want to put two and two together. But just all in all, man, like I'm proud of the area finally like getting this. This is our moment. I don't know if I'll have the funds to celebrate it with the niggas, like, but all in all, I'm just glad that just, you know, like we get something to celebrate the fucking culture. Now just give us Dunkins.
Woo, nigga, I shoot a nigga. I go to a go-go and shoot that bitch up for some Dunkins. Nah, real shit. This is a DMV. I don't feel any particular way for this because it's not Baltimore.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that DMV is getting the love that they deserve. I think this is a decent shoe. I'm not crazy about it. I like that the DC, DMV places are getting them. Mm-hmm. DTLR, Foot Locker. I like what's happening with this release. I think it's a cool rollout. I love that they included Wale. I love the commercial. I'm not a DC nigga, but I know DC niggas saw it and went crazy. Mm-hmm. The go-go background that Rel did, that shit was cool. You know, the Mambo sauce. Like, I think that this is fucking incredible. And I've been saying this. We need to bring back regional releases. I don't even want them to release them on sneakers. Mm-hmm. Them shit should be a pass for somewhere in DC.
Bruh, honestly, them shits, they need to treat them shits like the Lightning 17s. I don't even think they should hit the app.
No, they shouldn't. They should not at all. They should be, if you're a nigga that's in this area, you go for those.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Bring back legitimate regional releases. Even be an asshole. Turn off shipping to every other place except for select zip codes. That's what I'm gonna do. Nigga, when we get our shoe, Adidas, I hope you're listening. When we get our shoe, turn all zip codes off. The only people that can get it is Owens Mills, Baltimore City, Baltimore County. All the other ones, fuck y'all. I ain't from Moco. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
Now you think I'm joking. You gonna be mad as shit. Yo, my friends in Moco said, fuck them.
Nah, just turn off all zip codes over East, please. Over East don't deserve nothing.
You know what? I should be a dickhead. Just all West Baltimore. All my nigga. Fuck East Baltimore, nigga. It's just us.
Son, if that shit past Sinclair, fuck that. Rosedale, you get nothing.
I'm turning off on Towson
Dundalk, you get nothing. Because y'all stink.
You know what? I would actually turn it off there. Yo, I'm from Princess Anne. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, no.
Eastern Shore, stand up.
Turn
that off. Nigga, when I say my shit gonna be exclusive, like niggas gonna tell me like, Davon, remember when you disagreed with me? Off the list.
Yo, does that mean we turning off the Avenue too?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm joking. No. But nah, I love when I see shit like this. And I love that they're not doing the same tired shit. This is for some subculture in New York. All right, nigga, New York got enough. This is for LA. Nigga, LA got enough. This is for Chicago. Them niggas get too much too. Mm-hmm. There are more places in this country, and Nike owes a lot to us. Mm-hmm. Foams, Dunkins, Air Forces.
Wait. You got to specify that. They owe who what? Baltimore?
This whole area.
Oh.
This whole area. You know, I'm doing a Kendrick. Yeah. I'm doing a Kendrick. We made those shits pop. And then we have the numbers to support it. So
yeah. Okay.
Baltimore, DMV, we deserve another Baltimore Air Force pack.
Done the right way.
No, like the old joints.
That's what I'm saying. Done the right way. You gonna get the Odell Beckhams again.
But we deserve this. We deserve our time to shine, and we deserve our time to shine exclusively. Stop doing this. Well, we're doing a select. Fuck the rest of the country. Give it to us, because New York gets shit every fucking day. Mm-hmm. Give it to us. So yeah, I'm very happy about this. I don't give a fuck about the shoes, but y'all dirty niggas earned this.
Is my eyes smiling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, hold up. God damn it.
This nigga got doo-doo in his eye.
Fuck.
Okay, well, while this nigga deals with his pink eye, we can get into this shoe surgeon Cadillac. I don't give a fuck. I don't understand why shoe surgeon is still moving and doing anything that he's doing. It looks crazy that he's still doing something that was blessed by Nike. But, you know, businesses make strange bedfellows. I think we've moved beyond the time of having these goofy ass collaborations. I think after having actual luxury versions of sneakers, it's just not exciting anymore. Let the fucking pythons live. I don't need Gucci Air Force Ones. I don't need Louis Vuitton, Goyard, any of those patterns on my fucking Jordan 1 high or lows. I'd rather have the official thing. It's fuck out of here.
Oh, so I see you just spitballing. Because have you seen the collaboration?
I saw them. They were ugly.
They were bland.
Yeah, they were ugly.
Like they reminded me of I want to say, what was that store? Is it Walters that did the low Air Jordan 1 Carnivore collaboration? Well, not collaboration, but the Air Jordan 1s that look like the Carnivores.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Is it Walters? I know it's an Atlanta store, an Atlanta-based store. But that's what it looked like. It was just in green and blue. White based with green and blue accents for Cadillac.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care about that. It was just more so, as a whole, we beyond this shit. Get this nigga out of here.
But the thing is, he's still allowed to do one-on-ones. If you were a shoe surgeon, would you even do anything for any Nike or Jordan brand athletes?
Honestly,
I had to start charging double or something.
I was about to say, honestly, what else is you going to sell them? Some Hokas? Y'all niggas want some luxury Under Armours? His whole brand is Nike. Beggars can't be choosers. His whole brand is Nike.
He is cooked. That just sucks. Like, for them to just destroy your entire business model. Now, this is going to be my bread and butter now.
No, he shouldn't have made his whole business model another fucking company's property.
But that's what I'm saying. So now that he's been reduced to solely this. Nigga, don't even knock on my door. Like, the fees done gone up because your company that signed you fucked me over. And not even fucked me over. They did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. Nigga, if you don't start making clothes, you already got the blueprint. Dr. Romanelli isn't as popular anymore. Just make Dr. Romanelli clothes. It's simple. It's just fucking simple. Your dumb ass want to play IP pirate. Now you cooked. Get out of here.
I wonder what a shoe surgeon varsity would look like.
It could. No, he'd still get sued. He'd just be biting Dapper Dan.
Oh my God.
So I made the Gucci Bomber varsity jacket. All right, let's bring this on home. Noah Lyles versus the sporting world.
Look, I'm not even going to get too much into it, but just don't be surprised if you see fake commercials where I'm cosplaying as Noah Lyles, because I do think that there's something there for Adidas. I feel like he's just a gold mine, dog.
Did you see that? We was talking about how he grew up.
No,
he grew up in a cult, so it makes sense. That nigga a wall runner.
What, nigga? What are you talking about?
He said like he grew up in a cult. Like his mom was in some weird religious cult, and they grew up all weird and shit, and then he broke out. And it's like now it makes sense why he acts the way he acts.
So he's probably just a Latter-day Saint, man.
I don't know what he is. I don't care what he is.
I don't want to piss off no Latter-day
That's
Saints.
why I just left it alone. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Somebody gave Mountain Dew to the homeschool kid, and he's lost his fucking mind. That's why y'all here playing for Exodia and shit. You 27. And he's going through his edgy teenager phase just before he turned 30. Nah. The fact he's up here lying about not knowing who world famous basketball players is. I mean,
no, it was NFL player.
Yeah. My nigga, you are a professional athlete. Stop. Like, if you're going to troll, really troll. But you sound stupid.
It's just funny to see how everyone has kind of like just migrated off of him to the other young gentleman that goes to Bullis, Quincy Wilson.
The 16-year-old nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's funny.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, Noah, you stay over there. And it's fucked up because Noah is a gold medalist. Like, how do you make everyone hate you? You're a gold medalist. That's crazy, man.
It's like how some people, it's a fine line. I'm an asshole. I literally call sneaker Twitter intellectually and fashionably challenged. But I'm funny. When you're funny, people laugh at your jokes. They want you around, even if you offend them. When you're not funny and you're just saying things to offend people, then everybody gets mad.
I don't think he's doing it to like purposely offend. I think the nigga is just like, he just don't know how to act. He awkward.
I'm awkward. I'm about to beat you though. Like the private conversation we were having before, we were talking about roasters and people who aren't funny. He's someone that's not funny. So you can understand the intent behind it and it makes you mad, right or wrong.
Oh, yeah, right.
So that's why he might be a gold mine, but he needs to go through maturity. He needs someone to come in and teach him how to shit talk with a smile rather than sitting up here. NBA players, there were some bitch niggas. Bro, what? You literally run for a living. No one cares. You have to be compelling. That's like me talking shit about clothes and then making ugly clothes. I can't beat that. I know my lane and I still punch up. But I'm funny. That nigga is not funny, and that is a cardinal sin. If you're not funny, shut the fuck up.
Yo, Adidas, someone from Adidas, please call me. Or else I'm just going to be like, I'm going to be sending like random videos of fake Noah Lyles commercials.
Honestly, you could probably blow up on TikTok for that shit.
Like, I'm dead ass about to start doing that shit.
Nigga, that could be your whole gimmick. That nigga gonna beat you up.
No, he's not.
That nigga gonna show up and hit you up. That nigga gonna play a trap card and fuck you up. I'm gonna help him. Cause you was talking crazy about Mario Kart. So I owe you an ass whooping.
Yeah, both y'all, I'm telling y'all, don't do it.
I didn't say I was gonna use hands and feet. I'm gonna shoot you.
I was gonna say, cause nigga, I beat your ass with him.
You got one eye. You ain't doing shit.
Nigga, we could try this out right now.
This nigga up here winking heavy as shit. What you gonna do? Stab me?
No, don't worry.
Oh no.
No, this pod's over.
All right, final thoughts.
No, put your hands up.
Please send help.
Yeah.
You can hear squish. Help! No final thoughts?
Say your final thoughts, because they dead ass about to be your final thoughts.
All right, so my thought is take care of your eye. No, final thoughts. Stop fucking playing with me, man. I need y'all to take your heads out of your ass and stop thinking as a consumer. We've gone beyond the days where sneakers were a niche little market and it was fun. They're now a big business, and people are moving with things. I'm sorry. People are moving with the intention of keeping the lights on. We're seeing stores close left and right. Businesses get folded into other businesses. Big corporations are taking over the little shops that you like. Mm-hmm. And it's not your fault as a consumer. But as a consumer, you have to understand why a company moves the way it does. Why did this store backdoor 30% of their stock? Because the lights need to be kept on. When every shoe that comes out is a brick and they have to pay Nike to keep getting the good shit, they are now stuck with, let's say, 100 units of trash that they may have to sell on StockX at just above wholesale prices to make their money back and to keep getting new merchandise. We have to think and grow up. It's not about you. Well, it's never been about you. Sneakers are a business. Whether you want to treat it as a passion or not, these are businesses. And if you want to see those businesses keep growing, you got to think. Less stock is good stock. You'd rather have the problem of not having enough stock because it all sold out than having too much stock. Davon is smarter than you. And I want you to remember that.
Nigga, you trying to be Furious Styles and Boys in the Hood so bad.
I need a kufi.
Stupid as shit. For anybody that isn't of an older age, I'm going to just tell y'all right now. Stop letting StockX prices and GOAT determine if it's a good shoe for a good fit. Find your own fucking style. It doesn't, you could take a shoe. People are out here rocking Avias. People are out here rocking Skips, Bobos, whatever the fuck. And they can still put a decent fit together. We've seen plenty of people have a $400, $500, $600 shoe, 600 plus, a big ass Balenciaga tire, and some skinny jeans, a keychain, and a small t-shirt, and their outfit look like shit.
Preach!
So, when it comes to shoes like the AMM3, and not just limited to that, yo, don't let it didn't sell out.
It's not a good shoe.
Yeah, don't believe the hype. Just find your own shit. Shit, go to the outlets. Find some other shit. Find some shit that nobody's wearing. Flip it. Like, put it on. See what you could do, man. Find your own style. Stop letting Complex tell you, this is it. Like, sorry. I've never seen... Never mind.
Don't let fucking Lil Yachty tell you how to dress.
Yeah.
That nigga only gets over because he's famous and people want to suck him off.
Yeah. No, who...
That's the only reason. Lil Yachty can't dress. Lil Yachty has never been... Before that nigga somehow suddenly blew up, when he was doing the shit with Drum, nobody thought that nigga was stylish. He was a little ugly boy with the red hair. Now that he's writing for people and letting Drake smash, now he's the hottest nigga in the street and he's the most stylish. He's not. He's just famous. He dresses like shit. He dressed like a weird dumb nigga from 06. He looks disgusting.
But yeah, say all that to say, yo, find your wave, find your groove, reinvent yourself, get your own sense of style. Don't let people tell you what to do, man. All right? Be you.
Dog bless. You can't buy class.